Hi, I'd like to talk about self-worth and forgiveness. Um, how forgiveness is in the way of feeling self-worth. If you forgive too many people too many times, you're gonna end up feeling hurt and misled and used. Um, so I recommend you cut people off after giving them 3 to 5 chances. Um, if you say for example, like if it's your parents, your spouse, and your like sister or brother, best friend, you cherish them, you love them, so even though they put you down, you like to give them thousands of chances or even like 10,000 chances. And after 10 years, you are going to feel very, very hurt and resentful, and you are going to hate the world you have lived in because of them. Because then your life has been miserable, because of them your life was not so happy. And people really don't change, especially when other people put other people down, don't wish them happiness and don't wish them best of their life. That means they have this subconscious pain that they don't know. Even though their consciousness, to they want the best for you, their subconscious mind will work against it. They're subconsciously hurt when they're a child or baby or during the pregnancy. So, because of their own pain that they don't know, they like to hurt other people um, to ease their anger and to ease their pain, but they get more anxious about it. So it only gets worse and worse. Because they're getting anxious, they'll put other people down more and more to cover up, to ease that anxious, because it's like temporarily they feel less anxious, um, and they don't feel so bad. And when you can self-talk to yourself and praise yourself, empower yourself, and say, I'm good enough by just breathing and being awake. I'm good enough just by being happy and healthy and alive. Um, when you can just love yourself unconditionally, um, no one can put you down. Be the person to validate yourself. Do not rely on other people to validate you. Never do that. That's like a giving your own power away. People um, who are hurt, which is very common in this society, in the society of lack of money and freedom and um, abundance. It's very common for people to put other people down. And if you give them like power to validate you, they're gonna subconsciously, consciously they're gonna empower you, but subconsciously they're gonna use it against you. They're gonna use it against you. So even though they're saying, "Oh, I'm happy for you," I'm like wanna empower you, but in their subconscious mind, because they are likely hurt by the society system, they might subconsciously um, not validating you fully, and that's how you lose your self-worth. So make sure you're the only person who validating you. You know your self-worth. As long as you're awake and breathing and alive and doing something, you are doing really well. And you tell that to yourself for your mental health, and that's how you feel worth it in this life, by loving yourself and knowing you're doing well, you're doing okay, and never let other people to validate you. And even though they might validate you, but they might want something from you. That might be the reason why they validate you. uh, I mean, of course, there are people who are successful and who are full of positivity and who wish all the best for other people. They're nice people are like that. But so many people have suffered from lack of money, not having enough money in their life. Um, yeah, so until those time come, until there's abundant and enough money for everyone, and no one have been um, like in the culture, culture of the society where everyone cares for each other. Until those days come, um, do not let yourself feel let down by other people. Like my aunties and my uncle, my two aunties have a very verbally abusive husbands, and I feel sorry for them. And they lived with them for last like 30 years, and they're like sighing every minute, every 5 minutes, out of their resentment, anger, and they cannot appreciate life fully. They cannot say, life is amazing, because they wasted 20 years of their life, 30 years of their life, spending with the wrong person who put them down, who they gave the validating power to their husband, and their husband misused it and put them down all as 30 years. And um, their life is nothing but pain and resentment, even though they were like very bright young lady before getting married, and they were full of hope. They lost all their hope. um, so do not give power to other people to validate you, even your husband, even your parents. You are the only person, and you do not do negative self-talk. That does not validate you. You always validate yourself. That's how you build your self-worth. And do not forgive people more than 5 times. Even in Christianity, they say you gotta forgive like 7 by 77 times, but you only forgive them after cut them out of your life. Cut them off out of your life and then forgive them once you moved on from them. Whoever is negative, they're not likely change very quickly because it's coming from their subconscious intention. Of course, their conscious intention is good for you, but their subconscious intention is that they don't even know what kind of pain they have in. When people put other people down, they are definitely suffering subconscious intention. So make sure you love yourself, you validate yourself for just being alive and doing whatever you're doing, and hopefully you can maintain that forever. And if you have a partner, especially partner who puts you down, make sure you leave. And if you have parents, make sure you distance. Um, or you'll be like me living with my mother who put me down for the last 20 years. I didn't have any happiness. I didn't have one single happy day because I gave her power to validate me, and she misled me. I mean, she was putting me down, and I feel miserable every day. I lost 20 years of my life, and I regret. And I had to work so hard to heal myself and to love everyone still. Like, even though like I analyze myself, subconscious mind, and I have to constantly change the negative intention of it. Like it wants to get jealous, it wants to get um what do you call sad and feel sorry for myself and feel resentful about life. But that's not what I want. I want to feel appreciative about life. I want to be grateful for God. I want to be grateful for giving me this opportunity to be alive. And you can only feel that way when you protect yourself from people are putting you down by cutting them off. Forgiveness, if you forgive someone more than 1,000 times, 10,000 times, it's too late. You're hurt. You're hurt. It's very hard to heal because it sits in your subconscious mind. If you forgive other people more than like 10,000 times, 20,000 times, maybe you're really hurting yourself, not protecting yourself, and you're not gonna be grateful for the life. You're gonna be so resentful that your life has been nothing but pain and sadness. And you don't want to be sad. I don't want you to be sad. I want you to be happy. So make sure you validate yourself. Don't give this power to anyone. If people around you that you live with constantly at your nerves, putting you down, make sure you push them aside. Make sure you don't give them opportunity by disconnecting. Thank you.